Okay, it's book review time. Uh, Black Box Thinking. I forget who the author is. Very interesting read. It talks about how we don't learn from our failures or how we do learn from our failures. So, case in point, Captain Scully lands on the Hudson. How is that possible? Through previous failures. So in the aviation industry, I forget what flight it was, TWA 139, 129. Similar scenario, the pilot crashed, a lot of people died, and he followed the procedure in the book. So what does the airline industry do? Well, they learn from the failures, and Captain Sully even said, it was made possible by the captain before him that had the crash. So in the medical industry, it doesn't quite work that way. When there's an accident, it's not quite so obvious. And it may not be so obvious to the surgeon. So there was a case in the book where the surgeon or the assisting surgeon noticed that he had seen it previously that what latex, when people are having a reaction, it kills them. So he was seeing that, except the surgeon was like, no. He kept giving him drugs and he'd get better, but he knew he couldn't, the assisting couldn't do that much longer. And, but there's no pathway for a surgeon or medical people to necessarily admit their mistakes. So it's tough for that industry to learn from their mistakes. So it was very, very interesting read, and just, really had me look at how I look at or don't look at my mistakes. You can kind of justify, certain errors, it's this, and this. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a spiritual book the way it's written, but it goes pretty deep. I definitely recommend it. So anyway, that's about all I have on that one. Definitely worth a read. I'm going to post that in the book section here shortly. So, okay, thanks.